Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already hit that notification bell, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's poppin', fam? You know I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGB TV. Facts. And if you haven't already, smash that like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the live. Okay. Yeah. So we all know Wack lives in a fantasy world, right? And we all know Wack is working with them folks, right? So Wack tries to make it look like he's not working with the folks all the time. It's like, we know what you doing. We know you lining people up. We know you putting in that work for them folks. But you want to act like you're not the reason why Big U is in the situation he in. You act like you didn't add anything to it, right? But the whole world knows that you lying loose cannon up. Everybody knows that you sat him on the stage to talk, but you still want to go and act as if you didn't do nothing. And I really feel Wack does that for the purposes to try to manipulate the up and coming people, the new young generation, so that it'll have them confused about if he's telling or not, because he's saying that he didn't tell or he didn't line somebody up. But in all actuality, he did what he did, right? And we see it. Appreciate that super chat, Rad7. Appreciate you. He did what he did, right? And we see it. We all see it, right? You are the one. I don't care how many times you go to the internet and try to manipulate people and make them believe that you didn't do something when we seen it though. And this is what he's doing, right? Wack says Big U reached out to him, right? Come on, man. But I'm going to tell you, Wack don't care nothing about Big U, right? And he's purposely doing this, acting like Big U is reaching out to him so that he can try to save face with the up and coming generation, right? For the people that's confused. But he knows Big U don't rock with Wack at all. You the reason. You said you ran with Big U 17, 18 years. And you publicly talked about this man being involved in a homicide, and you said his DNA was under the nails. Now, this is somebody that you supposed to have a relationship with once upon a time. And I'm going to keep it a buck. Anybody that claims to be solid, there's no way that you would try to hype up a murder investigation on somebody knowing that a homicide will send somebody up the river for life because you beefing with them. Straight up. Nobody that's supposed to be solid is gonna hype up a homicide investigation on somebody that they had past dealings with, somebody that they claim to be so tight with, no matter what the beef is. You're not gonna say this person is involved in a homicide publicly to try to put the focus on them for a homicide, and then go get the people that is claiming to be the family members of a victim to bring them on the stage to talk about them. This is why I tell you, right? You have to watch everybody around you, right? Now, if Big U would have never been that close with Wack and had that personal relationship with him, it wouldn't have hit the same what Wack did, right? But Big U built the personal relationship with Wack, and they was rocking tight, doing whatever they was doing together, right? But it's the same person that you was doing whatever you was doing if they was extorting people, whatever they was doing across the internet. Well, I meant the world, period. Whatever they was doing, right? This is the person that you let close to you, right? So when he goes public with something and he tries to convince the people that you did this and you did that, it's louder than is when you let somebody that's not close to you go out there and try to pump some information, some allegations on you, right? This is why I tell you, you gotta watch out for everybody that you embrace next to you. Straight up. Now, Wack was running with Big U, and Big U was putting pressure on Wack, right? I'm gonna tell you, Wack was scared to death of Big U. But when he goes on these platforms now and changes the tone of his voice on Clubhouse and making the people in Clubhouse feel like he's this goon, he's able to be whoever he wants to be on Clubhouse. They think Wack is a real live goon. In all actuality, Wack was scared to death of Big U. Shook Daddy. Yeah. Wack wasn't going to give no squabble to Big U. Hell no. Wack wasn't going to throw no hands with Suge Knight. The people that Wack fear the most, right? At this current time that Wack is on the internet, he's able to act as if he was going to go at these jokers and he would go to war with them on the internet because he can't run into them, and people are believing some of these things, right? So he'll sit on the internet and act real gangster and real tough, but he done made sure Big U got hook, line, and sinker. And he's proud of this. This is why I tell you, straight up, he's proud of what he's done to get Big U locked up. He's proud of what he's done to line Loose Cannon up on No Jumper. He is proud to get anybody indicted and locked up with them people. That there turns his gears, makes him feel like I'm the man. You gotta understand this, right? And I want y'all to pay attention to this, man. It's some people in life that are excited with taking others' lives and destroying other people's lives. Wack100 is excited by destroying one's life. You understand that we all here living on this earth, right? And everybody trying to make it and survive. Wack has adapted and became a person that he thrills and thrives off of destroying a human being's life. This is all we got is our existence, right? And what we do in life. Wack has become numb and excited by the destruction of other people's demise. Straight up. But this is why he can't reach the levels of a real boss, because he's so focused on destroying people. His thrill, his urge. You gotta understand, the stuff that you put out in the universe, it come back. You might not understand when it come back, but it come back. See, I'm gonna say this, right, to the people, right? And I'm gonna be real. See, Wack got R&B, right? And he thinks he's doing something. He ain't got no kids with R&B. I want y'all to pay attention to this, right? R&B is gonna be the one that reveals the intel about Wack in the near future, because she doesn't have that tie that his wife Kim has to him. She ain't got no kids with him. So when it all goes sour and she want to feel like it's my turn to damage because he damaged me, she gonna tell it all. The only reason that Wack's wife Kim has not told the world who Wack really is, and that he works for them people, and that he's doing what he's doing, is because she has children with Wack. That's the only reason that she hasn't came out. But I'm gonna tell you, R&B doesn't have that connection. Now, we all been in relationships, right? And I'm a guy that been in plenty of them. You hear me? I understand how they work. I've been in plenty of them. I done loved over and over and over. Wack's only been in love twice. He doesn't understand how it works. He was blessed that Kim hasn't spilled the beans on him, because she got these kids and she trying to protect the kids as well. R&B don't got no kids with Wack. So mark my word, in due time, you think R&B is gonna endure the pain that Wack inflicts on her every day forever? No human being will. It's how life goes. No human being is gonna sit there forever and take this type of abuse that he dishes out, but then try to make the world think, oh, he's not doing this. This is for play. This is for content. You gotta understand this, right? R&B gonna be the one that reveals everything in the future. And Wack doesn't see that this is where his comeback is gonna come from. This is where his karma is gonna come from. It's gonna come from R&B. She knows a lot of information. She's seeing everything. She writing the books, right? So you don't think that when this all goes sour, she ain't gonna write a book and put this all out there? She ain't gonna let everybody know what we all been speculating? Come on now. But this is what Wack doesn't understand. He thrives every day from destructing other people. This is his daily mission now. He destroys people's lives every single day, and that's his thrill. This is why I'm here. You hear me? This is why SBGB TV's here, because I was sent, and Wack doesn't understand it yet, but I was sent. This was a real live mission to enlighten everybody who Wack is, what he's doing, who he's working with, so that the public can see for themselves as I explain it. Okay, pay attention to it. When he's gonna go ahead and try to manipulate and make it look like something that it's not, because he says he got all these prison stories now, right? After his dad is like, man, I don't know about all that, Wack. I heard some stuff, but I ain't see it. You know, Wack want his dad to verify that he seen it. Yeah, you seen it. You know what we was doing, right? Pop say, man, I didn't see nothing personally though, Wack. You want to make me see something personally? I didn't see it. Now I heard some things, but I ain't see it. Wack's karma is right in front of his face, and he don't even understand it. He's sleeping with his karma every single night. Now let's be real now. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. Ain't no man gonna handle you like this over and over again and then run off and think that you ain't gonna get your get back. I gotta be real. It's not gonna happen. Ain't no man gonna handle a woman the way that he handles R&B over and over and over and think that she not gonna get back in the future. And especially when she doesn't have no kids by this man. Ain't no attachment. And you think that you gonna run off after the relationship hit rock bottom and you gonna poke your chest out, right? And you think you gonna spin the narrative on her, right? And she not gonna say nothing. I'm telling y'all now, R&B is Wack's karma. He just don't see it yet. And y'all know, I've been calling this stuff spot on as it goes. You hear me? I've been calling this stuff spot on as it goes. R&B is Wack100's karma, and he doesn't even know it yet. Yeah. She got her kids to protect, right? She ain't got no kids with Wack. So it's gonna come to the time where she's gonna tell us everything about the nigga. The only reason Kim ain't tell us is because the kids. Yeah. She don't want to damage the kids. That's still they dad. R&B just using Wack for the time being. Come on now. Everybody here done fell out of love before. Let's be real now. Everybody here has fell out of love before. And ladies, y'all know y'all done fell out of love with a nigga and don't care nothing about him at all because you ain't got no attachment to him after. Wack don't got no attachment to R&B when it all go down. You hear me? But I mean, Wack thinks, you know, he knows what he's doing, right? But I'm going to tell you like this. Nigga, you only been with 2 women, bro. You ain't got enough experience with them, my guy. Hey, Wacky, you only been with 2 women that you had relationships with. You ain't got enough experience. You really don't know how they work at all. You think because you got R&B and you manipulating her and you controlling her and you making her do what you want her to do right now, when the right person starts talking to her, when it all fall apart, which it almost happened. She almost started talking to other people, but you made sure you kept her away. Nah, You can't go around them. I don't want you to be around them. Don't go around them. You can't hang with them. Because Wack knows that was going to be an outlet for R&B to vent, which she started doing with Sharice. She started doing that with Sharice. Come on now. Let's be real. Hey, Wack, R&B's going to be your karma, man. Straight up. She knows that you're a liar, and she's adapted to being a liar, you know? So now, both of y'all, and what's going to be vicious is that she going to spice some of the things up when she start talking about Wack, because she's already adapted to what she's seen in the environment she's in. She's in a household where it's a lot of lying going on. It's a lot of foofafiness going on. The whole house is a fraud. Foofafi. If you think that R&B ain't gonna switch up on Wack when it's all said and done, you got another thing coming. If you haven't already smashed the like button, hit that like button. Smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Share this live. You know I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGB TV. Facts. I can already see it. You know, real rap. You know, I'm just keeping it a buck. I have an idea how things operate between people because they're similar. And what we do in life, right, is we tell ourselves the opposite until the things happen. When you're dealing with other people in life, you always tell yourself the opposite. You want to give somebody else the benefit of the doubt. So you tell yourself the opposite. Man, this ain't gonna happen with this person. They ain't like that. They would never do that. And then you find out, oh, it's the same exact thing. This is how life works, man. And we go through life daily, mentally tricking ourselves, if I'm just being real. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. But I can see what's going to happen here. Straight up. The connection ain't there. She dealing with Wack for opportunity. Wack dealing with her for him using her for whatever he can. He's that type of individual. He gonna use whoever he can for whatever reason. So they going good right now. But the fall apart is gonna be ill. And I'm just keeping it a buck. When they fall apart now, because I guarantee you, his wife Kim wanted to expose Wack so bad. I can bet $1 million on it. I guarantee you. She wanted to expose Wack so bad. But the only reason she didn't expose him because of their connection. The kids. I can't do this to him. You know, they gonna look at me crazy. When I start telling them about the history that we had and the things he did and all the times I stayed, they gonna look at me. It's gonna put a bad light on me. Now I can say whatever I want to say about him, right? But it's gonna put a bad light on her. Straight up. Hey, listen. One thing about DZ, right? I study people. Yeah, Wack studies transgenders. I study people. So I'm paying attention to the people in your movement. This is what I do. I'm gonna just tell you that that's how I rock. I love being by myself because I get to observe from the outside. It's hard to observe somebody when they're with you. I'm just being real because they're gonna act a certain way. They don't want you to look at them a certain way. But when you observe somebody from a distance, you get to see a lot more about that person. It's hard to see the inside of your relationship, right? But when somebody else is viewing your relationship, they can break it down. Straight up. I'm just keeping it a buck. Now, I got friends that I rock with, right? From a youngin', right? And we just talk on the phone. We don't hang out no more. We older, right? So we might just rap on the phone, right? Now, if I'm in a relationship, right? He can detail everything about my relationship that I don't see and be accurate. And I can't figure these things out because I'm in the relationship, right? Now, vice versa. I can detail everything that's going on with his relationship without being there that he can't see because he's in the relationship. When you're in a relationship and you dealing with people, you blind yourself to a lot of things. Yeah, you want the relationship to work, right? Something that might be a deal breaker, you not gonna really go that far because you want the relationship to work. Things might build up and then the relationship go all the way sour. But while you in that situation, you blind yourself to a lot of things because you want the relationship to work. You're not addressing everything because you want the relationship to work. You sweep a lot of things under the rug because you want that relationship to work. Now I'm gonna tell you, R&B and Wack, they've been sweeping stuff. They've been sweeping stuff now. R&B been sitting in the corner crying many a nights, sick. Why you treat me like this? Why you handle me like this, right? You know, you hear Wack, he be on the internet with it. Be this, be that. I get down. You know where I come from. You don't know me and all that, right? And she sit there and gotta take it. You better understand this, right? She thinking about all that stuff over and over and over again. When you damage somebody the way that Wack has damaged R&B, you can never fix it. The relationship with Wack and R&B been done. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. And I'm just letting y'all know because I understand people and I've been in plenty of relationships. Wack hasn't. Straight up, Wack is a fake gang member, right? Working with the authorities that only had 2 real relationships in his whole 48 years of living. I've had plenty of them, right? So when you damage somebody to that magnitude, whereas though you disrespect them and say things to them that they can never, ever, ever forget, it tears them up daily. They try to think about other things. They try not to pay attention to what you said to them, but they can't help but to think about it. Straight up. So you gotta understand that R&B is thinking constantly about the things Wack has said to her and the way that he has installed a level of fear in R&B. He's installed a whole nother level of fear in her. She gotta walk on eggshells. She can't say certain things. And if she do, he's gonna disrespect her to the core. She tries her best to avoid these things. She don't want to leave, but she want to leave. She's scared to leave. She don't know what she gonna do because they barely making it right now. Think about this now. If Wack was really paid and she knew that they was married and she could get a piece of the pie, oh, she would roll on Wack. Out of here. But Wack does certain things to keep R&B on the string so that she doesn't have the ability to feel like she can be on her own. Oh yeah, he doing certain things straight up to R&B to make her feel like you can't make it without me. You can't do these things without me. We all heard the lie that Wack forgot to cut off, right? Wack forgot to cut the live off when he was talking about his wife. And he said, she can't do it without me. Well, it looked like she doing just fine without you now. I'm sure she doesn't want to go back to you, right? And I'm sure R&B really wants to leave, but she just don't know how. And I understand, ladies, right? When you get with a joker that you just don't know how to leave and they trying to keep pulling you back and they want to disrespect you and they want to break down and cry and say they're sorry, which Wack just did the other month when he did what he did after they dropped that, video and R&B was talking slick. When Sharice dropped the video, we know because Wack went straight on No Jumper and tried to plead. Baby, I love you. Baby, I was wrong. Baby, I didn't mean it. Men usually do this and men usually, nah. See, and I'm going to be honest. When you are a young boy, you might do some things like that. But when you mature mentally, you're not going to engage the same as you would as a young boy. Whereas though you want to be so vulgar and you want to be so violent and you want to be so upset all the time. See, Wack is upset daily. He's talking to people on Clubhouse. Straight up. He's upset daily. He's on Clubhouse. Upset daily. He's pissed off daily. His life, the way he looks, his financial status, everything isn't where he wants it to be. He's upset daily. He's talking to a bunch of broke people for content while manipulating the internet to make it look like he's something. This is his living, right? And y'all know I call it out all the time. I know he hates me to the core. I break it down, the character, who he is, how he's lying, and what he's lying about every time I catch a lie. I know he hates it, right? But we all see it. He's a compulsive liar. This is what he does. But we got to do this to make sure that the entire world knows, because he feel like he got control of the internet. When it then slipped away, just like R&B got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Trust me, any woman that been through something, they know what I'm talking about. They know that R&B is actually tired. She really doesn't like or love Wack. She's tolerating the nigga because she's scared to leave. We know this. Straight up. We all know this. R&B is tolerating Wack because she's scared to leave the nigga. She don't like him. Hell no. She just don't know how to get out of there. She think that he really might harm her, right? And when you get in somebody's mental, right? When you get deep in somebody's mental, you can make them believe something that really isn't true. And we know that women usually get caught up in these type of things. Straight up. Wack has gotten R&B's head mentally. He preyed on somebody that was weak, that was looking for an outlet, and he dangled the industry, the diaper company, and all that in front of her. She don't see right now. She can't open her eyes the right way right now. Straight up. But she's scared to leave. In all actuality, right? If she was to leave Wack, she would do better. She's already been exposed and understands certain things from being around certain things. And she's already met people, built relationships. She would do better without Wack. And to be honest, she's holding Wack up. Straight up. She's holding him up. Wack is a peon. Straight up. Certified peon. Liar. Someone that has figured out how to lie on the internet to be noticed. Someone that has manipulated the internet as if they're this big gang member, gangster, but in all actuality, they're working with the authorities. Straight up. And we know this over here, right? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button and share this live. We know this, right? So, R&B, she is the karma for Wack. And I can see this straight up because the way he has disrespected her, she can never forgive him at all. And it's important for fellas to understand this. When you disrespect somebody to that magnitude, you can never have a healthy relationship, no matter if they stay with you or not. That relationship will never be healthy because you've affected that person mentally. You're mental. Once one person specifically damages that, you can't correct that with that one person. You have to move on. If you try to hold on with that one person, your mind is going to revisit all the trauma all the time. No matter what it is, your mind is going to continue to think about the trauma. You can't get it out. And I'm just being real. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share this live. See, I get on here, right? And I'm going to tell you some real rap. You hear me? That's the thing about SBGB TV, right? I'm going to get on here and tell you some real rap. Straight up. I ain't going to get on here and try to lie to you for content. That ain't what I do, right? Because I have real life experiences and I'm just a real individual, right? I'm always keep it funky. Wack acts like he's so for the women and the children, helping. R&B scared to death of Wack. Scared to death. You not for no women and children. You fufafi. You lying. If you separated Wack and R&B and put them in two different rooms, she would say, I'm really scared of him, to the right person. Straight up. Because he's mentally took over her mind. And it's sad that at his age, he hasn't matured and understood how not to do what he's doing. Because he doesn't care about nobody. He doesn't care about nobody. And this is a fact. He hates himself. He hates his dad. He hates his mom. He hates his kids. He hates his wife. He hates everybody. Straight up. But the thing about Wack is he's taking it out on everybody else. That's all. What we see Wack doing, right? He's taking out his pain on everybody else. This is what we see him doing now. Because no human being that is happy is going to try to destroy everybody's life that they come in contact with. Straight up. Everybody. He's destroyed Adam's life. He's destroyed R&B's life. Now these is the two people that he's around a lot. Adam up there every week in R&B. He's destroyed both of their lives. And everybody else, anybody that he had a personal relationship with that tried to hold on to it, he's destroyed their life. Everybody. And he knows this. Blueface destroyed his life. Game destroyed his life. I guarantee you, if Game go back and check, Wack has took a lot of paper from him. I guarantee you. Straight up. Because he's a snake. He's a dirtball. He's that type of individual because he shows it to us. It ain't like I'm not saying something that we not seeing. We all see this. He's showing us this. You thrive off of destroying people's lives while preying on them when you think they need help. Wack knows how to come to people and act like I'ma help you. He's mastered that. But his mind is always thinking about destroying. Straight up. His whole image shows you this. It's all he's thinking about is destroying. That's it. Ain't no, I'ma help you and want to see you succeed. You can't name one person that Wack has made successful by doing business with him. You can't name one person. And he can't name it. Hey, Wack, I challenge you to this. And you can call in, Wack, because I know you watching, you weirdo. Name one person that you made successful from doing business with. Name one. You can't, because everybody that deals with you always falls. And I'm just keeping it a buck. Everybody that deals with him always falls. You got to understand, energy is real. Straight up. You have to understand this, man. Energy is real. Our bodies run off of energy. It's real. So if you got somebody around you with negative energy all the time, and they trying to act like they have a positive, that negative sucks everything out of you. And this is Wack. Straight up. It's like when he come to you, right? He say, I'm your homie. It's all love, right? I'ma help you out, right? But soon as he makes any connection with you, it draws all the energy out of you. And you can't figure out why. Why can't I have the proper energy? Why can't I elevate? Why can't I get where I need to go? Because you aligned yourself with a negative energy. And when I see these people now dealing with Wack, all I say is to myself, oh yeah, they going down. Damn right they going down. Think about it. If Wack will deal with his own father the way he does, where he said they was going to jump on his dad. Wack told the whole world that him and his boys was going to beat up his father. If Wack got the energy to beat up his father, you can't mean to tell me that he cares about anybody. The man that humped on his mama all night, the man that put the PP all on his mom's face when he could have nutted in the damn napkin, but he nutted inside of his mama and created this ugly, crater-faced midget. What you think he gonna do to anybody else? I'm just keeping it a buck. Now I'm keeping this real raw and authentic. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. What do you think he's gonna do to anybody else? Straight up. Like, I'm just being, this is like honest to a whole nother level. So when I see people saying that they like Wack and they admire Wack and they look up to Wack, nigga, look what the man do to his mama. Look what he do to his dad. The nigga say he gonna beat his dad up. You mean to tell me that he gonna have more love for you than he do his dad? Let's just be real. You mean to tell me that this man brought his dad on a public platform and admitted that he was gonna beat him up with his friends? You think that he gonna do you a favor over the nigga that bust the nut and made him? The nigga that could have put him on a napkin and threw him in the trash can? Come on, man. Let's be real. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Smash that like button. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. Let's get the likes cracking. Share this live. Let's get the likes up. The like button don't hurt nobody. I promise you. It helps the channel go around the algorithm. And it keep this thing circulating. Straight up. Y'all know I break this thing down. I get surgical in here. You hear me? I get surgical. You understand? I'm very, very observant. Straight up. I'm very observant now. And I'm like that with everybody. And that's for anybody that come in contact with me. Understand that I am very observant. I might not say things, but I'm very, very observant. This is how I do. So when I'm watching this, right? I'm watching this man, right? How he deals with his father. And he turned all the way up on Pop. Turned up now. He turned up. Yeah. This how we do. Straight up. This how we do. We jump on him. We gonna do this to whoever. Huh? You really got on the internet and said we'll do it to whoever. So you'll do that to your mom too, huh? That's the type of guy you is. You'll jump on your mom too. Damn. That's ill. You'll jump on your mom. You'll jump on your dad. And people out here really act like they support that. See, what I noticed about people though, right? They'll support that until it happens to them. But this is what happens to everybody that goes and deals with Wack. Once they get around him and they figure out he's a dirtball, they like, damn, why I do this, right? Now, it's those certain individuals, and I'm going to say male, that Wack ain't going to pop off to. There's certain male individuals that Wack is not going to pop off for because he knows, nigga, you going to get your ass handed to you. You ain't got no win there, right? Certain individuals. So he might stay on the other side of the internet, on the phone, getting cocky, hollering, oh, we gonna get out, because he on the other side of the phone. But he's not gonna pop that shit in their face. Yeah. But if a nigga tell you that he gonna beat his own dad up, don't think he care about doing nothing to you. Straight up. Don't think he don't care about making sure you fail. See, Adam didn't understand the type of person Wack was, right? You know, niggas get lost. Well, I'm going to say the white boy, Adam, he got lost, right? And he was thinking about the money. You know, he's a businessman, and he seen Wack and straight up understood this was paper. It's money. Oh yeah, this is money. But he allowed the money and the greed for money to allow somebody like Wack to infiltrate. Straight up. Now, y'all see, I will never allow Wack to talk to me off the air. He can call me as many times as he wants on the air. Whenever. As long as I'm live, you can call, nigga. Anytime. But I'm a smart individual. He brings no value to me off air at all. There is no value for Wack to have a personal conversation with me. People don't understand that. They think because Wack says he has these connections that he's valued. No! You gotta understand he's manipulating the connections. It's all a manipulation. Wack is never gonna be cut and dry with the business. It's never gonna be cut and dry. No! He'll come on the internet and make up a conversation that he's had with somebody, trying to let you know that it's cut and dry. Oh yeah, man. They said when I do business with Wack, it's the best business ever. But you never heard anybody say that, right? Let's just be real. You've never heard one person in America or in other countries say when you do business with Wack, it's clean, cut, and dry. Let's just be real now. Now I'm saying this from my observations, but I always hear Wack come and try to explain to the world why when he does business with people, it's good business. But I haven't heard one person come out and say when you do business with Wack, he's the man. But I've heard Wack say on several occasions how he does good business. Now, if I look at the business with Adam, right? I pay attention now. I look at the business with Adam and I say, is this what you refer to as good business? I seen two people get robbed, stripped, pistol whipped, and beat at a place of business, and you brag about it and then act like you ain't got no parts. And that Adam 22 and Loose Cannon is responsible for the violent attack that happened at that establishment. This is what I see. I see this with my two eyes. I hear it with my two ears. This is what Wack says. Straight up. This is what he say. I ain't do nothing. That's all Loose Cannon and Adam. That's their fault. They the reason why that happened. What I do. But you go up here every week, you sit down at the same table, and you act like you're a part of this business. You act like you're a partner in this business when all you got is a show that you have a contract. Pee-wee stuff, man. Straight up. Now, the big $200 million diaper deal, Paru, right? Wack100, right? That the Parus don't accept. The fake Paru. That the Parus don't accept, right? Now, we don't never hear him talk about the diapers. Never. Wack told me a week or two ago that the diapers is doing well. All I see you promoting is a book. I don't see no diapers. And you gotta be a fool to go out and buy a book from a certified liar. A nigga that said these diapers is in Africa, Congo, all over the globe. But you ain't seeing nobody saying, man, these diapers, they're good. They're the truth. Huh? Everything that Wack presents to the world and says that is good, it's the opposite. It's trash. Everything. Straight up. Everything that Wack says to the world that's supposed to be good and that has great reviews, it's a lie. See, janky promoter, janky businessman. Straight up. Nothing has what he says it has. Nothing has the value. See, I'm going to tell you, right? Wack is the type of person, right, that'll stand on the block with BS work, booked up, trash, right? Work is garbage. But he's saying I got work. Yeah. And it's only an 8-ball. But he acting like it's a brick. Straight up. This is his character. And he'll get out there and act like I got to work. With an 8-ball of trash. And you know what happens? He get that new person that come around the block and buy the work, and then they don't never come back again. Straight up. Wack does not have returned customers or nothing. Straight up. Ain't no return customers. Ain't nobody spending money with Wack twice. So his game is to try to get the initial sale. And oh well, so be it. I got one sale. I got one. Straight up. I got one sale. Oh man, that's all I got. Don't nobody want to buy it again. Straight up. So this is why all his products have no value. Anything that he come up with has no value. He can't sell it. Any business that Wack has created, he can't sell it to nobody because nothing that he deals with has any value. Nothing. It's all grade F material. But he has the gift to lie. He has a gift to lie to people and make you feel like, man, let me try this. Then when you go try it, you mad at yourself. Straight up. Damn, I tried to support the nigga, but damn, this is trash. Straight up. I tried to, yeah, but he get on there and act like this is the best thing that you would ever receive. But come to find out, it's garbage. It's trash. We all can see this, man. I'm just able to break it down to the T. I'm able to break it down. We all can see this. Nothing that Wack promotes or puts out of there is raw and authentic. You won't buy it again. Straight up. Nothing that he has residuals, royalties. Nothing. Hell no. This is why he always tries to infiltrate other people to see if he can try to get some back in on their stuff. Because he can't produce anything that holds value, that you want to go see years from now. He's the short-term hustler, right? The quick guy. The guy that just want to make some PC real quick and then stress how I'm going to make some more. This is why I tell Wack, right? Hey, Wack, you going to be sick because I'm going to lap you. You hear me? I'm telling you right now, ahead of time. I'm going to lap you, Wack. I am going to run laps around you. Straight up. You going to be sick. We just got locked in, right? With the distribution for the music, right? I'm telling y'all, I'm ready to come with the music. Wack is going to be sick at me. We just locked in the distribution for the music, right? Easy to locked it in. Y'all know we own the sound in the background right here. Y'all know this, right? I done told y'all. We own the sound in the background now. You hear me? We locking it in now. This stuff takes time, consistency, and pressure. I'm a different individual. Wack is too focused on trying to destroy people's lives. Straight up. He's too focused on trying to destroy people's lives. Now I told y'all, DZ coming with everything. I'm coming with the book. I'm going to start writing some books. The music. I'm going to do music myself as well as get artists. And I'm doing OnlyFans. Straight up. DZ going to come hard body. And y'all hear me now. One thing y'all should know about DZ, right? I ain't playing. You hear me? And that's a fact. So I'm over here working. I was going to get on live earlier, but it took like 3 hours to put it together. I'm in there trying to get the distribution stuff right. I'm in there working. Yeah. Independent now. Straight up now. Independent. I ain't playing no games. Wack gonna be sick. Trust me. He gonna be sick. He can see it though. This why he want to bet the channel. He can see it. See, the channel, Wack doesn't understand. It's SBGB TV building the audience and the supporters. Crushing it. Make sure everybody knows his character. While we build the audience, and when we start coming with the raw and authentic, real, the audience is there now because they understand how raw and authentic Deezy is. Straight up. Hey, Wack, come on, boy. Yeah. Don't say you helped me with this too. When we take off like a rocket, we just stepped on you to make it happen. That's it. You hear me? I want you to understand that. And you're not going to be able to stop it. You hear me? Because we ain't going to no label that want to try to play games. Nigga, we going all independent. Straight to the audience that supports SBGB TV. And they going to put it out there. The real ones that rock with me. That's the difference. The people that watch Wack, they watch Wack because they look at him as the police. Straight up. That's Wack's whole audience. Straight up. They look at Wack like the police. Yeah. It's like, oh, what's the police got to say today? Now, I'm going to be real. Straight, I'm going to be real. When something's going outside in your neighborhood and the police is outside, you look outside the window, right? Let's just be real. If something is happening in your neighborhood and the police is lined up outside, you look outside, right? You want to see what's going on with the police, right? That's why people watch Wack. Understand this, right? Ace Hotshot, I appreciate the super chat. Wack got beast standing on the corner with that Wack pack. Hey, appreciate the super chat. You hear me? Y'all know I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGB TV. I know Wack hates me. Yeah. But Wack, I'm smarter than you, Wack. I'm trying to tell you, my brother. You don't understand it yet. You came in the game wrong. You know, you came in the game and you wanted to be a gangster still, a fake one at that, right? Got caught up, had to start working with the authorities, and you can't stop. The difference with me is I left the streets alone and came on the internet. So my options and my reach is going to be way different than yours. I'm not coming on the internet trying to be a fake gangster. Straight up. Just keeping it a buck. And your minions and peewees, they gotta watch me go to the moon while I put out there the information that you put out there, right? And I just dissect it and let people see why this dude is fufafi. He's lying. They gotta watch this, right? Straight up. They gotta sit here and watch somebody that you said is a nobody elevate right in front of their eyes and your eyes. Yeah. Different type of individual, you know. But like I said, man, when the police is outside and they out front locking somebody up or they running in the neighbor's house or something like that, everybody's out the window. Yeah, everybody want to see who the police ready to get. Who the police ready to get. That's why they watch Wack. This is why niggas watch Wack. They want to see who the hell this nigga ready to get next. Straight up. They want to know who is this nigga lining up next. Nigga, you don't have the support you think you have. I guarantee you that book ain't selling like that. I guarantee you that. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button, man. Share this live. SBGB TV, live call-in show. What's poppin'?
What's poppin', man? This is Miami.
What's good with you, bro?
Hey, you want to know something, bro? You dead on right with that. When you see the police and there's some confrontation or there's some police, everybody gonna rubberneck.
Facts.
Everybody gonna look. You know what I'm saying? And that's the exact same attention Wack get, bro. That's the best way to put that. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
That is the absolute best way to put that. If there's some police outside, everybody in this chat gonna look outside and try to figure out what's going on. Right or wrong?
Facts.
And it's crazy that you say that because that just happened to me. I just seen, and it wasn't even nothing big. It was just the police had somebody jammed up. I wanted to see who it was. Like, it's normal. That's normal business, man. So when you say, I'm like, man, that is actually the reason why I would even tune in to see. You know what I mean? He's like the police. You feel me?
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about him. This is what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And that's why everybody pays attention to him. They want to see who he about to get next.
He working undercover. But this is like a question I got for you. I heard him on an interview saying he was talking about, you know, the hood days and things like that and how he, you know, he's too big for it or this or that. But I'm starting to, not starting, but I think it's more or less, you know, you can't go to these things. If you were decorated blood or Damu, you don't got to be there the whole night, but you going to slide through in your low rider or your Wraith or what, and show them the big homie in town. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You can't go.
You can't go. And the last thing, you Mr. Pyru, yeah, okay. There's been a lot of events, and we can take this back to the Kendrick pop-out show. You didn't pop out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are shows of unity. They had enemies and everything all on that stage. They was going against Drake. You feel me?
And he doesn't have a strong enough team to pull up at these events. You know, he says his team is so strong and, you know, his team moved like this. His team's not strong enough for all the beef he got out there.
Man, his team was probably there. He's not allowed.
Bingo.
His team was... He's not allowed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody from LA was at that show, man, at that Kendrick joint. Listen, you wasn't there, bro. And it's not because you too big to go. Okay, I can understand the hood day thing, but what about these events, these entertainment events? Why you ain't take your girl to Chris Brown concert? Everybody going to that joint. You feel me?
Nah, he can't go nothing like that. Oh, hell no. He got to have a section where he probably outside the building looking at it on TV. He can't go in there.
Man, listen, you ain't take R&B to Chris Brown show? Chris Brown more of a Pyru than Wack on everything.
Ain't that something?
Chris Brown is more of a Pyru than Wack on some real stuff. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? I think Chris Brown is more of a Pyru than Wack. You know what I mean? And just looking at it, just, man, hold on, man. You ain't take your wife out to none of these events. Y'all supposed to be in the entertainment industry. Let's say you did stop banging. What about these entertainment venues you ain't been going to? You feel me?
Yeah, he's like not a part of it. He's waiting for Blueface to come on, and he'll be hurt if Blueface go the other way on him.
Blueface already went the other way.
Yeah.
Wack can't give us one solid update on Blueface.
Yeah, you're right about that.
He can't give us one solid update on Blueface. We waiting on Krayshawn to do something. You feel me?
Yeah.
Wack don't know what's going. He don't know when he get out. You feel me?
Yeah.
That means the contact has been lost. You feel me?
Yeah, we ain't never heard him get on the phone with Blueface, and you know, I seen Blueface do a podcast with somebody in the jail, and they put that out on YouTube. Blueface was in the jail doing a podcast with somebody. And he ain't did a podcast with Wack to let him know, yo, I'm on my way home or this, that. Because, the connection ain't there.
The connection ain't there no more. He not going to tell it like that. He going to just make it seem like, no, he doing this thing. He up in there. Woo, woo, woo. You haven't talked to him. You feel me?
Yeah.
You hearing it as we hearing it. Just like the Young Thug calls. You ain't getting them early like how you trying to act like it. You feel me? You hear him when we hear him. You trying to act like you the one releasing them. Man, stop it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Stop it, man, and go outside. That's all I say. Go outside, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but air and opportunity, man. Go outside.
He can't, man. You know.
He can't. You feel me?
Fact.
And it don't got nothing to do with gangbanging. It's that he can't go outside and enjoy himself. You feel me?
Living life in a bubble. Straight up.
He go to No Jumper and that's it.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And that's it. And that's where we see him at. That's where he exists. You don't see him in real life. People bumping into him, asking him for pictures. None of that stuff, man.
Never.
You feel me? You don't never see that.
You don't see nobody of status posting the picture saying, yo, I just ran into Wack. You don't see nobody of status saying anything good about Wack. It's all him trying to make people believe that these people rock with him and that he's seen these people and he's doing business with them.
Yeah, nah, that's smoke and mirrors for real. That's what that is. You gotta be able to see through it. That's why this channel's so important, you know, to the internet, because even, you know, his people watch this channel. They might not say nothing to him, but they looking at it now from different angles. This is just a different angle. You know what I'm saying? It's a different perspective. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
This is a whole different angle that's not shown. You know what I'm saying? To the man, this is a whole different angle. So they get to see, and it's like, wait, that dude kind of makes sense, man. But you know, they not going, because you know they his minions. You feel what I'm saying? But they pay attention too. But man, that's my call. I ain't gonna hug you.
I appreciate you calling in, bro.
Look.
If you haven't already, smash that like button. Hit the like button, man. Hit that subscribe button and share this live. Y'all know, man, I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGB TV, man. Straight up. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all know we break it down to the core. Yeah. Wack gonna be sick. I'm telling y'all this right now. Hey, Wack, I'm telling you, my guy, you gonna be sick. Because one thing about me, right? I'm business. And I'm in the building now. You hear me? This is the start. And trust me, I'm a talented individual. I don't have to take other people's talent and manipulate them and try to be a part of them. Nah. I'm a step and get busy and get active doing things, as well as I'm going to show you, Wack, how to create your own label. You know, that shit you was doing, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you why you a little nigga. And if you think I'm playing, just sit back and watch. I'm going to show you why you are a little nigga. It's going to crush you. You don't have talent at all. You have manipulation. And what you do is you mess up the relationship for people referring. Wack doesn't have referrals, right? By him being on the internet and talking on the internet, he get people that are looking for hope. And when they look for hope, that's how he gets the people that he's getting, right? They looking for hope, but he's not getting no referral because all the people that done dealt with him, they got bad experiences. So you got to be a fool to see somebody that had a bad experience dealing with this joker, right? And then think that he gonna be able to elevate your game. Straight up. Nah. Not at all. His game isn't elevated. You know, now Wack talking about he got this big sports deal. Yeah, he got this big sports deal. Big old sports deal out here, right? All cat, man. All cat. All cat, man. All cat, man. Tell him to show us the deal. Show us the deal, Wack. You got this big sports deal and all lies, all cap. You got to be a fool to go do business with Wack. Now, we all heard Shannon Briggs, right? Everybody heard Shannon Briggs. He said himself, everybody told me, don't go do business with Wack, right? And what Shannon Briggs do? He went over there and tried to do business with Wack. Straight up now. He went over there and tried to do business with Wack. What happened? Wack disrespected this man on the internet to the core. Talked about his mama, his dead mama, and some more stuff. And the man was trying to do business. But everybody told him, don't go do business with Wack. Don't do it. But this is how Wack get these people. Because they get to looking for some paper. They need some money, right? And initially, Wack is the chameleon. Oh yeah, I'm going to look out for you, homie. I'm going to put you in the right lane. You came to the right place. You know my connections is from here to Africa. They from here to Timbuktu. I got connections everywhere. But the whole time, you're trying to manipulate you. And once the manipulation tactic don't land right, you get to see the real character. Then you get to see the character. You like, damn. For real though? You serious? Oh, that's crazy. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button. Share this live. Straight up. This how I go though. The people in the industry will tell you, don't do business with Wack. And like I said to Wack, to him personally, you don't have a relationship with Snoop Dogg. I just seen Snoop Dogg taking pictures with the real Wack up, right? Snoop Dogg is taking pictures with the real Wack up, not Wack100, the fake Wack. Nah, he taking with a person that's reputable out there doing business, not the person on the internet trying to destroy every black man's life and woman's life that he comes in contact with so that he can survive the internet, so that he can be noticed. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Snoop Dogg, straight up, don't rock with Wack. The game don't rock with Wack. They don't rock with it. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the like button, the subscribe button. Appreciate y'all. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show.
Oh, brother, yes, sir, brother. You know, brother, the deacon got to call you. Because, brother, look at here, yes, sir. Brother, the deacon, boy, I feel like Donald Trump today, brother. Boy, they got the deacon all over the internet. Boy, look at here, brother. I want to say thank you. But, brother, yes, sir. You know, Wack Daddy said he sold good weed like New Jack City. He was the Nino Brown brother of Tacoma, of Plumquart, or wherever that ugly-ass neighborhood they lived in, brother. But he said he sold the most nickel sacks, brother, in 87. Boy, Wack, yes, sir, his daddy sold all the nickel sacks, even though he went in, instead of him reading up and buying Mercedes-Benz and big ugly cell phones, that Negro got high. I said, boy, look at here, how you sell, though, to buy dope. So, brother, yes, sir. So now Wack, and then Wack, I heard him lie and say to all the women follow him in the elementary school. Boy, Wack, if they followed your ugly ass, the only thing they did,
They looked at you from neck down and thought you were their auntie or something because you shaped like Betty from goddamn it from a different world. But brother, ain't damn chick that we know followed you home and all this other stuff. But brother, and another thing too, Wax he said he sold god dang it ramen noodles at Jobco. Boy, them niggas lie by everything. Boy, you say you sold fish sticks. You say you sold the meat at Winn Dixon. Wack, you done sold everything. And I noticed you take all the blame and everything for everybody, what everybody else doing. So what now? You sold polar cups. You was the ice cream man. You helped Smokey on Friday with Big Worm when he was selling ice cream and weed out the ice cream truck. So Wack, why can't you just do your own thing? Boy, you hypnotize and you like to attach to anything somebody else doing. But brother, you ain't tell about that booty you done sold. Now, brother, I know over there in Old Talent, and they got that whole stroll down there, and Wax shaped like auntie. So, brother, he might can get on out there and turn a couple of heads that night, long as he don't say anything on Pyru, brother. But boy, look at here. Man, that Negro wore a cat suit, brother, with some goddamn high heels, brother. Oh, Lord. And the sad thing, too, with Wack, you doing all this selling. You're selling wolf tickets. You selling out. You doing all this selling, but, brother, you're not producing that. And I can't see you on Pyru selling no baby pampers. How in the hell can you sell baby pampers, right? And ain't nothing being produced. Ain't nothing. So, brother, with that being said, if anybody bought anything from Wacky Tacky, BBL, Red Lobster Biscuit Face, Oatmeal Cookie Skin 100, can y'all please screenshot it? Can you let us know? Because, brother, all we have seen this Negro sell is a bunch of dreams, a bunch of lies, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Boy, but one thing we can say he has sold is a bunch of good stories on that clubhouse. Why you ain't getting paid for it? Why you ain't monetizing your lies? See, you got to know how to do your lies, because boy, you the best liar I ever seen, goddamn it. Boy, Wack could lie, Wack could tell you the sun green, and we see his yellow outside. But boy, on Pyru, you'll believe his lying ass. Because, brother, the way he lie about it, boy, I ain't never seen a Negro so strong with they lie. You was like, oh, goddamn, Wack, yeah, the sun is green, if you look at it from the side. So, yeah, man, with that being said, brother, you keep doing your thing, you stay on his neck. And another thing, too, with your name, Wack, they say you stole that name. You ain't got your whole gangster name right. You done stole Wack100 from somebody else. So, brother, you stay on him. Let's continue to expose him. And R&B, what's love? I'm praying, oh, God, we ask that you touch R&B. God, make sure she cook the macaroni and cheese. God, I pray that she makes a good meatloaf. Because, boy, God, Wack get hungry. Oh, God, he coming in the hood house. God, he might be mad at beats, God. So he'll hit Wack. Oh, God, he'll hit her upside her head, God. So we pray that everything go right. And God, we ask that you pray for his kids, God. Oh, God, touch him right now. God, right now. And Wack driving that ugly ass car, God. God, he's driving Blueface bicycle. So, God, but the nigga telling everybody it's a Rolls Royce and Dixie Hustle used to drive it. So, God, with that being said, let him continue to lie and do all the lying he do, God, with all the pump video tapes he got. Boy, this Negro got De La Hoya naked. He got all, boy, he loved gay porno tapes and everything. And God, with that being said, we love you and we thank you. And Brother Deezy, you keep doing your thing. Y'all share the video, you chop it up, and let's go and put it on World Star. White might have sold that too, goddammit. And the Deacon out.
Appreciate you calling in, Deacon. If you haven't already smashed that like button, let's get the likes up. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share this live. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I appreciate all y'all. Share the live. SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. What's popping?
Jam Meeks from California. Hello.
What's up, Jam Meeks?
What's up? I had a few things. Deacon, he already killed a few of my things already. He is just, oh my gosh, I was over here spitting out all my water. Nah, I was gonna mention his name, and he done stole his name from his big brother. I think his big brother name was Crazy Wack, Loco Wack, and so
Yeah.
he can't even get his own name. But you mentioned about his book, and I never saw anybody who tell what the whole book is about, but then want you to buy the book.
There you go.
You need to buy the book for you. Done told us what 10 commandments, 12 commandments, whatever the thing was, and told us all of them already. So why are we in the hell, if we was even interested in buying the book, why would we even need to go buy the book when you done told us what the book is about?
Then told us what the whole book is about.
The whole, it's only 12 pages probably anyway, so every page got one of the commandments or however many it was. So we know them already. So what are we buying it for?
No reason, you know.
Once again, don't know how to sell, just like the diapers, don't know how to sell, not a business at all. You're supposed to leave the people wondering and excited about what this book is about. But if you don't tell us what we need to go buy the damn book for, the darn book for.
No reason, you know.
Ain't no reason to buy it.
All cap.
And in a minute, it's probably not going to be on the Amazon no more. You know how them diapers went fast off there.
They in and out like a robbery. Straight up.
Just in and out. Okay, I'm about to be it. I see him promoting this book every time he's flopping this little 12-page book on the thing every time he owns something. And I don't see why we would go buy the book. I'm just confused. So I don't know. Maybe it's a page 13 or something.
I'm confused that the book is more important than the diapers. That's what I'm confused about. How is the book more important than the diapers?
Right. In the book, I think the diapers was $40, $50, $80 for a 2-pack. And you will want to be selling that before you want to sell this little book.
Yeah, diapers don't exist. You already
diapers
know.
Don't exist. And they never bought one pack, one diaper, not a baby that had a diaper on, nothing with a diaper, but be on every day talking about this little book.
Crazy.
That we know everything about the book already. It don't make no sense to buy the book. Now, what we don't know about is how dry these diapers was going to keep our baby. Because he never brought none of them up on there.
At all.
So we don't know how they was going to work, but we know how this book going. We already know what the book's about. Like, I mean, it's just not rocket science.
We already know the book is Fufafi. The diapers is Fufafi. His life is Fufafi. He's Mr. Fufafi.
And whatever this sport thing is, what's that going to be?
Fufafi.
I'm out of here.
All right.
Bye.
Appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button. Everything is Fufafi. Dealing with Wack. Everything. Hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button. You know, I appreciate all y'all rock with SBGB TV. Facts. You know, I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGB TV. Y'all know we go ham. Hard in the paint. And a lot of this stuff, you know, I just break it down for the people to see it, right? Dude is all cap, man. Straight up. Dude is all cap. Dude says Big U reaches out to Wack100 in a panic and apologizes for accusing Wack of telling on him. Come on, man. Big U went to jail telling the whole world that Wack and 600 had something to do with this man going to jail, right? He played part, right? Now, Big U can't speak. He behind that wall. And he not going to do what Loose Cannon doing. So, this is how Wack has a field day. And this is how he does these artists too. Because since he knows that Big U can't respond, Wack is able to say whatever he wants. He's able to spin any narrative, any lie. because Big U can't respond. This is how he does with these artists. He's able to lie because these people are really rich, right? And they like, man, I'm not going back and forth with this broke ass nigga. Hold up. Let's just be real. Somebody that is not on the internet, they gonna say, I'm not going back and forth with this broke ass nigga. Straight up. I'm gonna let him go ahead and talk because I'm not going back and forth with him. So Wack is able to lie and say whatever he wants to say because these people ain't going back and forth with Wack. And he makes it seem like he's doing something. Wack is not in the industry, man. That's over. He has no industry business right now. Let's just be real. I'm going to show Wack how this get done, though. I'm going to show him something. I'm going to show him how it get done. Independent. I'm going to show him how it get done independent. Wack ain't got no talent. So he has to depend on everybody else. Straight up. He has to depend on other people. When you got it, right? You can do it by yourself. And if you choose to do business with other people, you can. That's the difference. And he gonna see. Make sure y'all hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. Share this live. Straight up. Share the live.
Bad work. And then I'm on motherfucking YouTube scrolling through, and I see the craziest thing ever. I see the motherfucker that started, the founder of UBN.
Let me see.
Prison gang.
That's where that no cut come from,
yeah,
right?
there you have it. That's cut. So he's a founder, and he's a very big deal, very, very, very known. But he shit. Now you got to remember, the dude that just sent me this little letter, so he said Wack, and I talked to him, and I said, bro, where you going with this? He said, Wack, check this out. Let's say it's 5,000 people, 1,000 people a yard in these prisons, yeah. The so-called PC, the so-called 50-50, so-called SOY, yeah. We represent 3,000. Nigga, I'm a gangster. I'm Peabody. He's a gangster. Nigga, that's a top general.
Right.
It's a bunch of us in there. It's 3,000 of us, 2,000 of them. Right? So at the end of the day, it's like this. We ain't no longer letting them niggas label us. See, that divides the PC. People don't want to be called it. They duck off. So right now,
Too much. That's exactly what Wack does. He sits on Clubhouse all day and invent lies. Straight up. Now, Wack would be really, really rich, right? If those lies that he invented would have longevity to them. If they could sell over and over and over and over and over again, that would be major. But they don't go nowhere. They don't hold no weight. It's a lie one day, and 3 days later, it's nothing. Yeah. Straight up. But that's all he does, though. I would agree with that. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button, man. Yeah. We all know Wack ain't talk to Big U. Big U ain't reach out to Wack. Nobody's rocking with Wack. It's all cap. Straight up. SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. Oh, you don't want to talk? You don't want to talk? You don't want to talk? Huh? Why you hang up? Let me see. You don't want to talk? What's going on, man? Who is that hung up, man? What's going on with you, man? Tighten up, man. Tighten up, man. Don't call the live call-in show and not talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a peewee. Let me call him back. Because you know this is 1-800 don't play around here, right? Don't do it to yourself. This 1-800 don't play. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'll drop your joint in the chat. You hear me? Have your number ringing all month. Don't play with me now. I'm telling you now. Don't play with me. I drop your shit in the chat and have your phone ringing all month. You hear me? This ain't the one you want to play with. You hear me? Don't play with me. I'm not the one. Straight up. Yeah. Drop your shit in the chat. Yeah. Think I'm playing. Call back playing again. And I'm going to drop your shit in the chat. Yeah. See, I'm a different individual, man. I don't even know why y'all come around trying to play with me, man. You hear me? If the guy y'all look up to can't do nothing with me, I don't even know why you play with me, man. Straight up. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know why you play with me, man. Don't call me playing. Straight up. Don't do it to yourself. You hear me? Don't do it to yourself. Yeah. Y'all see, at one point, I used to drop the numbers back to back. Yeah, listen, I gave y'all a break. I used to drop them. Yeah. Back to back. Ain't got no problem with dropping your shit. Don't play with me. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't play with me. You hear me? See, you can't call me private. My phone is restricted from private calls. It don't even ring. So you gotta call me. Yeah. See, I did that on purpose, right? So no one can ever play psychological games with me. That's why I do that. See, I'm smarter than a lot of people. You can't play psychological games with me. Because I'll drop your number right out there. Yeah. Straight up. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Yeah. See, we took over the 100 side. You hear me? We took over. And we gonna slide on Clubhouse tonight. You hear me? Later on tonight, when I come back for the next show, right? When I come back for the second live, we gonna slide on Clubhouse for a little bit. Yeah, we took over the 100 side. Yeah, we took over. The 100 side niggas gotta come over here. Because they looking like, man, ain't nobody never did this to the boss man. Y'all asking the boss man, how did this happen? Straight up. Y'all saying, how did it happen? How did the boss get handled like this? Damn. We've been watching the boss crush all these people for years. The only person ever that the boss couldn't affect was SBGB TV. Ain't that something, man? This lets you know that the boss ain't that strong, man. Straight up. This let the world know that the boss ain't that strong. He weak. And I done took over. Yeah, I done took over. We coming for Clubhouse too. Yeah, we gonna have them all checking over there soon. You hear me? We gonna have all the little peewees coming to check, right? But we not letting you in. We just want you to listen. That's it. We not letting you in though. We just want you to listen. That's it. Straight up. And I'm just keeping it a buck. Yeah. Got a nigga sick. Hey, Wacky. You can call into the show, man. Straight up. You can call into the show, Wack. I done took over, got all your cronies. They looking. They can't do nothing with me, Wack. You know that, man. I'm the best that ever did this. They can't do nothing with me, man. Come on, man. You know that, Wack, man. I know you hate it. Yeah, but I ain't married Janet Jackson yet. So just don't mention me, man. I ain't married Janet yet. You said you ain't mentioning me till I married Janet. So don't mention me yet, man. Cause I ain't get Janet yet, man. You hear me? We ain't drop a #1 hit yet. Straight up. Once we drop the #1 hit, you know, Janet might pop out. Then you can say something. You hear me? We got to drop a #1 so we can get Janet on there. Yeah. And we growing. We building real live connections, man. We building real live connections. Straight up. You know, I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGB TV. Facts, man. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. We going hard in the paint. Non-stop. Yeah. And we turning up. We turning up. We coming back for the late night show. Y'all know how we do. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Share the live. I'm about to go make me a bacon and egg wrap. That's what I'm going to go do. I'm feeling like bacon and egg wrap tonight. I'm going to go make me a bacon and egg wrap. That's going to be my break. You know what I mean? And we back at it. We working. But we locked in the distribution deal. So we locked that in. Just let them know. Hey, little peons. Wack minions and peons, right? We locked the distribution in. Yeah. So we about to start dropping. Next month, I'm going to start just dropping shit. Back to back. I'm just going to start dropping now. I'm telling you, I'm coming. Yeah. And we going to be looking for talent. Yeah. Got a couple young bulls on the roster, you know, that's about to pop out too. So trust and believe. Oh yeah. See, I learn something all the time, right? And they didn't let DZ learn how to mess with this distribution, right? They didn't let me learn something now. You hear me? They didn't let me learn something. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, right, Wack, you ain't got no talent. I do. You hear me? Like I told y'all, we dropping the label. The book coming before the year's out. I'm gonna let y'all know about me going to trial for murder. That book is coming out. You hear me? Straight up. How the prosecutors knew I didn't commit the crime, but they pushed the case. I'm letting all details be known. How I was charged with murder and went to trial for murder. Everybody's gonna know this, man. Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. So y'all know we got the book coming, the label coming, OnlyFans coming. You hear me? All that now. Book, label, music, OnlyFans. And we gonna keep rocking this joint on YouTube. It ain't gonna stop. Wack gonna be sick. Yeah. One thing about me, right? I'm a hustler, baby. You hear me? I'm a hustler. Straight up. I'm a different type of hustler. Yeah. I'm a different type of hustler, man. One thing about me, right? When I start observing stuff, my observations is what teaches me. Yeah, I gotta go hands-on. It took me a couple hours today. You know, me and bro, we was at it. You know, it took a couple hours to get this thing right so we can lock this distribution stuff in. Yeah. Label, all that. We lining everything up. So, DZ gonna understand how to put the music out there. Yeah. I already got all the setup. Y'all see I keep the mic right here. I just got to get to it. Brand new in the pack. Brand new in the pack. I ain't even put it to work. We got it all. Pro Tools. Interface. We got it all. Speakers. DZ about to go in. You hear me? I ain't even gonna lie. I'm about to go all the way in. Everything. Yeah. OnlyFans. All that. Yeah. I'm going in. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going in. Yeah. So if you rock with me, you rock with me. And that's a fact. You know, I appreciate all y'all. See, Wack don't put y'all on game, man. He know y'all niggas ain't smart enough to put your own self on game. So he just uses y'all. The difference with me is I get it together off observation. Straight up. Straight up. I get it together from observation. My observation game is ill. I pay attention, then I execute. Yeah. We gonna do this though, man. Yeah, we gonna do this, man. And we growing. It's gonna have them all sick. You know, I don't care. You hear me? And I got some other things in the working. I can't tell y'all this, you know, but I'm working on some personal things for myself. And, you know, hopefully within the next 6 months, that go the way I plan it to go. You know, when I solidify that, then I tell everybody that. Once I solidify that, I got to solidify that. I don't need nobody trying to sabotage. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody trying to sabotage. When I solidify that, y'all know I got to say that. Yeah. Straight up. I'm going to just keep it a buck. Going all the way up. Non-stop. And I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGB TV. For real. Facts. Y'all see, man. DZ can sit here, right, and rock the show, hold the crowd. Y'all know this, man. DZ can rock the show and hold the crowd. Yeah. Wack, you said we came on the scene, right? End of 2024. Yeah, we ain't going nowhere now. If you haven't subscribed to the other channel, make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to the other channel. SBGB TV Worldwide. Yeah. Make sure y'all subscribe to both channels. Lock in. You hear me? We growing. And we putting that work in. Yeah. And what I say to anybody that wants to start a YouTube channel, don't worry about no views. Worry about you being consistent. That's it. And finding what's for you. This is what I say. Anybody that want to do YouTube, don't worry about views. Worry about you establishing it and being consistent. Yeah, you know, if you're not consistent, you're going to fall off anyway. Straight up. Right though, Jim Meeks. Yeah, don't worry about no views. Worry about being consistent. Worry about establishing the foundation. Yeah. And you got to find what's for you. You know, I'm the type of person that I learn off observation and I dissect the character of situations and people around. And I like rockin' dolo, man. That's just my style. I ain't got nothing against nobody. I just like rockin' dolo, man. That's just my style. Yeah. And we grinding though. We going all the way up. You know. They can't stop this dunk now. Yeah. They can't stop this dunk. But the music coming, y'all. Music coming. Booked by the end of the year. And OnlyFans coming. You know, OnlyFans is coming. You know what I mean? I'm going all the way in. Facts. Going all the way in. You hear me? I refuse to limit my game to one hustle. I don't only sling craps or let the cards shuffle. I know how to play CeeLo, set it off like Cleo. Yeah. Facts. And I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGB TV, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Straight up. Make sure y'all hit the like button too. All that, man. And I see y'all for the late night show, man. It's 11:11. It's 11:11. 11:11. I appreciate all y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button. Y'all know we coming back for the late night show, man. And we going hard in the paint. Non-stop. Straight up. Non-stop. And we about to start dropping music soon. Consistently. Yeah. I'm gonna be locked in this joint. Be locked in. You hear me? I'm in the studio, the booth, all that. Going hard in the paint. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, man. You know, I just know how I get it, though. You know, I never thought that I would be a YouTuber, though. I never thought that. I never thought that I would be a YouTuber, right? But I always knew I was better than the streets. I always knew that, right? I always knew I was better than the streets. I just was good at it. I always knew it. Man, I'm better than this shit. I'm better than the streets. Niggas get stuck in the streets and think that's the only way. If you are a street ninja, and you are in the streets, you got more talent than the streets. Straight up. You got more talent, man. And I say that to everybody. If you in the streets, you got more talent than the streets. You know, you might just got to take that leap of faith and jump on to something else and try. You hear me? Yeah. And it might just work. The first situation might not work. The second situation might not work. But if you consistent, something gonna work. Trust me. If you consistent, something is gonna work. Something is going to work. For sure. Yeah. You know, I sit back and I be thinking about, you know, a lot of the things that I come from. You know, a lot of the things I've been through, right? And, you know, I ain't got to fabricate nothing, right? Niggas that know me know. You know, people that really know me in real life, they know. And if you was on the live a couple days ago, when I rode through the hoods and I was outside playing the music in the car, windows down, roof open, Porsche, right? Y'all see I was sliding through, and I was sliding through some areas that ain't playing. You hear me? And if you heard, Deezy get respect from people because I respect people. You hear me? That's the thing. I get respect because I give respect. You know? And I ain't one of them little Flojo jokers that's trying to pretend. You hear me? Straight up. If it's taking too long to lock up, bring it back. You hear me? If it's taking too long to lock up, bring it back. Yeah. But I appreciate all y'all, man. Stay locked in. You hear me? Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Share the live, man. I see y'all for the late night show in about an hour and some change, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. We going up non-stop. Y'all know what it is. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.